Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zipporah, the Lux Angel, and today I am back with another tarot card reading. Aries, please remember that these readings are timeless, general, and for entertainment purposes only. That means only listen to what directly applies to your personal situation, leave the rest for someone else. And by all means, please contact licensed professionals and or the proper authorities regarding any mental, medical, legal, or financial emergencies and or crises. That being said, let us begin. First things first, Aries, the handbag of the day is my beautiful Louis Vuitton New Wave chain bag, and she will serve as the vision board inspiration for all you abundance manifestors out there. If you'd like to see me styling my luxury capsule collection, you can check out the series I have here on YouTube called Battle of the Bags. All right, Aries, let us begin. I'm going to start out by picking a deck for your reading, and I am going to go with the Llewellyn Tarot. I'm going to shuffle. If you don't want to stay through the shuffling, I'll have the timestamp listed in the description box for you below. All right. Please and thank you, Spirit. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. Please and thank you, Spirit. Aries energy, please and thank you, Spirit. Aries energy, please and thank you, Spirit. Aries energy, please and thank you, Spirit. Aries. All right, we'll do one more. All right, let us begin. Wow, I saw this a few times while I was shuffling. I was like, oh, okay, the Emperor, that's the Aries energy, and it comes out. Okay, you might have noticed if you were looking while I was shuffling that I saw this a lot, but like, here you are, here's your energy. That's good, that's good. It's good to have your own energy coming out in the first house as well. Ooh, Four of Wands, reaching achievements, reaching goals. So, okay, the leadership is popping, the energy is popping, and you are achieving goals that you have possibly worked on for quite some time. This is lovely. Ooh, we have a 10 of Swords in the environment, so it came with having to cut some things off. Let me see here. Now, depending on what comes out here, this could be you achieve some things, but it's ending, or in order to achieve them, you had to cut some things off. Either of those could resonate with you, so take whichever one resonates for you. But it's like achieving financial goals, but it's like there's some endings that had to take place in your life for this to occur. Yeah, we have the Nine of Cups. Could be you had to end things that you really wanted. Like, it could be you had to end some lustful energy. You could have had to end some... you had to grow up and stop playing games, okay? This was not time for you to be engaging in things that were indulgent. That's the word I'm looking for. You had to let go of some indulgences in order to achieve this. So that could be drinking or partying or things of the intercourse nature. Okay, I'm just saying, all kinds of things like that. It looks like you would have had to end those because you're focused on your goals. We have the Knight of Swords, not playing. Said, I am going to reach these goals. You're very, very focused. Very focused. So this is not a time for play. You're very focused on your goals. And so, like I said, this is past, present, or future, or timeless reading. So it's like either this is happening right now. I'm feeling like this is happening right now. Like, you're like, I got to stop playing. And that's going to lead you, it looks like, to success. We have the Magician. Like, you're manifesting what it is that you desire. Oh, yes, because you're laser focused, tunnel vision. We have a Five of Cups. This is so sad. Whatever you had to end, it is sad for either you or someone else. Possibly someone else. very heartbroken about it. But it's like you had to put a stop to it because you're literally working on building your empire. So someone is sad about it. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Looks like they're waiting, maybe hoping that you'll return. Okay, this is like, maybe you had to end a relationship in order to focus on your goals. I mean, it could have been sad for the both of you. But for you, it's looking like it's feeling like it was unavoidable. But it's like this person is still waiting and hoping that like you will either return or, yeah, it's like you were wish fulfillment for this person. And I see that y'all both had a wish fulfillment here. But you're like, I can't focus on wish fulfillment right now. You're very business minded right now and focused on your goals, like I said. But it looks like this person is waiting, just sad and waiting. Yeah. They're waiting. They're waiting. We have the 9 of Wands. So Spirit is saying be strong, be resilient through this. Yeah, because I'm seeing that like, yeah, it's sad for you as well. We have the Queen of Swords. Let me get something else with this Queen of Swords. Because it's like you're trying to be very logical and rational and strong. We have the 7 of Cups. This person is like just confused and just sad and confused. Like, I don't know. I feel like they were hoping that maybe that your love would be like strong enough to like y'all would still be able to have something even if you were chasing after your goals. But I'm just seeing you saying like you have just too much to do, too much on your plate. And this person is just like a little sad because it's like, well, you have all these priorities. I get that, but it's like I couldn't be one of them. It's like that kind of energy. But I just see you being very, I don't want to say cutthroat, but we have a Knight of Swords and we have a Queen of Swords. So just very logical. There's no emotions really in it. It's just, and even with the Magician, that's a Mercury energy. And standing your ground with this 9 of Wands. We have a Tower. Yeah, this is a Tower for this person. And they're also hoping that things can change as well. They're hoping that things can change. Well, I mean, let's see here. We have the Star card here. Maybe there is hope. With the Star card there, that means there is hope. Because I'm not seeing here where it's like anything bad's like happened or anything like that. It's just it is what it is. Let's see. I'm seeing where you may be all business-like. However, you do have worries and fears about this person or someone else coming in and this person being stabilized with someone else. So clearly y'all both, like I said, were each other's wish fulfillment. Y'all both liked each other or whatever it was. But I'm just seeing that there is stress and worry about this person healing and someone else coming in and this person stabilizing with them. That could also be what they're worried about. I think both of y'all are worried about that. So it's just kind of strange because it's like, I mean, even though the only cups out here is the 5 of Cups and 7 of Cups. Well, no, the 9 of Cups was there. See, that is wish fulfillment. And the 4 of Wands. It's like, oh my gosh. Are y'all sure y'all can't do anything? Because both of y'all are kind of like a little hurt behind this. It's just that you, being the Emperor, have to make the hard decisions. Let me get some oracle cards on this because, I mean, I don't know. Is there hope? I don't know. And let me get the romance angels on this. Spirit, what have you to say about this? Yeah, I see you being like, you're being very logical and like, oh, this is what has to be done. But at the same time, if this person moves on and has these options, that's going to be a tower for you. I can see it. It's right there. Both of y'all are feeling this. So, I mean, like, what are we going to do here? All right, Spirit. What do you have for these people? Is there hope? What's the guidance here? What's the guidance here? I mean, at the bottom of the deck, it's like, almost looks like Spirit is saying just have patience and try to stabilize this in some way. But we will see. I might get 2 different oracles with this just to make sure, you know. All right. What say you for really real, Spirit? We have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. It's you, Aries. This is coming right up above your card. It's you. You're wearing the false mask. You're having this hard exterior, like this is just business and this is what I have to do. But that's all a mask. That's all a mask so that you can get stuff done. And I totally get it. You got to get stuff done. I'm just saying. We have a new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Is there someone new already? Is that what you don't want to tell this person? I'm not seeing someone new. I'm seeing that is what you're fearing, what the 2 of you are fearing. There also could be someone who already has their sights on you, or someone who has their sights on your person, which is what you're worried about. Yeah. One or the both of you has other people who are interested, but y'all still are each other's wish fulfillment. I don't think that's about to change. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I don't know. I don't know. It's just, it's unfortunate, you know. It's what it is. Heavy is the head, I guess, that wears the crown. And we have make the effort, though. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Forgiving and learning. And with that, what I'm getting is like, if y'all are to get together, let's see what's at the bottom. It says free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So this can go a lot of ways. For some of you, it'd be like y'all have to free yourselves from this connection and just move on with your life. But for others of you, it's like with this forgiving and learning and make the effort, it's like y'all would have to forgive. This person is feeling sad because they feel like you left them behind. So they would need to forgive, like let go of that feeling. Okay. Let me see here. Yeah, y'all have a deep connection. It says true love under here. But what I'm getting with this religious factor is your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I'm not getting actual religion with that, but I'm getting just like the hard nose, like you know, kind of like legalistic, like this is what needs to be done, this is the way it is type energy. But it says you have known each other before. It's like there's a deep connection here, but it's like you're taking a hard line. You're taking a hard line, though. And I see, I mean, I get it. It's Emperor energy. I'm seeing, though, with this make the effort and forgiving and learning, it's like you could be pretending that you've already moved on with this person. That could be the cold thing. That's why there's a 10 of swords here. Oh my gosh. Like, yes. Okay. The 10 of swords, the 5 of cups. Like, you may have told this person, I've moved on and you need to move on. And that's why this person has this 10 of swords, which is, you know, betrayal, sadness. And they have this 5 of cups and this confusion. And this confusion, this 7 of cups, that's illusion. They might be able to sense this too. But yeah, you could have made them believe that you've already moved on, so they need to move on, or said something like that. That's why we have this deception and this new love here. But with this magician card and this queen of swords, I'm seeing where that could have all been not the case. I mean, I'm seeing where we're spinning illusions, because the end of the day, you need to free yourself so you can go on about your business. And so you're doing whatever you have to do to make that happen. And it looks like you're just, yeah, shutting down any type of feelings in order to make that happen. Let me get a little bit more. Let me get this card. Because I got a couple. Child boo. It's going to be different for all of you. But for some of you, this free yourself, it's like y'all taking a hard line. Y'all going to do it regardless. It's like y'all are like very facts over feelings type deal. But for some of y'all, the free yourself is freeing yourself from this hard line energy, because we have a star here and a 9 of cups, and it's freeing yourself from this deception. Be honest. The way you're gonna do, I don't know. Yeah, we got poker face coming out. Says forgiving and learning and make the effort. That's what this person wants to do. So you're like, no, I need to move on. You need to move on. But that's a lie, though. That's a lie. You don't necessarily want this person to move on. You're all worried about it underneath this deck. But you're saying it anyway. I don't know. We've got passion, insane chemistry, sparks and having fun, equal interest, burning desire. Okay. We have the mirror, the golden mirror. Narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. For some of y'all, maybe y'all have moved on. But I am seeing where this is how you're trying to come off. Like y'all feel this burning desire, but y'all trying to make it like, y'all trying to come off harsh on purpose. So you can do what you have to do. We have ascending, learning, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. For some of y'all, also, there might be somebody doing, like, manipulating you, though. I'm not even going to lie. If y'all are already engaged with somebody else, and I don't mean engaged, like, engaged with a ring. I mean, like, if y'all are already, like, seeing someone new, good luck. That's where the narcissist card is coming in, and it has the magician, like Queen of Swords. That's like that word witchery type. Like they might be manipulating you, so watch out for that. But yeah, it looks like this other person is moving on, cutting ties, moving on, because they, you know, that's pretty sad though. But whatever. This is y'all's reading. It says Nostalgia, looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, but make new memories, heartbroken. Yeah, reminiscing, healing heart. It is what it is. Y'all can do whatever y'all want with this. I'm seeing that the healthy option is to express actually your feelings and try to make this work rather than suppressing. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, guys. Okay. Guys, you're not going to be able to be good for the new person. If you have some new person that you have your eye on, and they have, this is why it's passion, the golden mirror, because you're still in love with this other person. You're not going to be good for this other person at all. That's why it's deception with this new love. You're going to be trying to jump into another relationship while you're still in love with this new person. It's almost like you're going to be trying to forget this other person and using this new person to do it. So that means you would be, yeah, the love bombing, having the passion, but it's very one-sided because you're trying to use them to get over this other person. So watch out for that, guys. All right, please watch out for that. All while you're reminiscing and heartbroken about somebody else. You haven't moved on. And that's why it says healing heart, or it says healing heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, abusive relationship. It wouldn't be good because you would still be in love with this other person. And this other person, you'll be watching them, moving on, and stressed about it because that's not what you really want for them to do. But you're not telling them this. Spirit is saying you need to let them know the truth. All right? Because this is unrequited love under here, but it says getting to know each other. It's unrequited because you're lying and faking and pretending, no, I'm just about business. No, I got to let you go. And it's like Spirit saying get to know each other, meaning be honest. It says flirt, and then it says wedding. Like, I'm trying to tell you. If you were going to do the respectful thing, there would be a reconciliation. It's like, all work and no play makes Aries a dull person. It's like, all I'm saying here is y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. But Spirit is saying the better thing to do would be to be strong and to be honest with this other person, because it looks like they would invest in you. Like if they needed to wait and be patient, they would. That's why the Seven of Pentacles is here. But you're just like, no, it couldn't happen. And I don't know. Look, all I'm saying is you could try to move on all you want to, but you would be toxic to this new person because you're still in love. At least take some time and heal before you do that, because you would be deceiving this person. You would be deceiving this person. I'm just saying. That's what is here. Yeah, you would have them. It would be a toxic situation because you would still be out here trying to manifest your career or your business, and you would have them hanging on, not really giving them your heart because your heart still belongs to someone else. And it says the healthy choices, look, healthy choices involve wedding rings, right? It says you have a fear of intimacy with the runner. You're running away from them. And it says to be talking. You need to talk. That's the healthy choice. To be honest with this other person. That's why it says forgiving and learning and make the effort. Yeah. Okay? That is Spirit's advice. Is to be honest with this former person. Try to make the effort to make this work. Look, there are people who are in business all the time. They are in business all the time. They have to travel. They have a lot of work to do, right? But true connection, like with this Nine of Cups here, true connection with this Four of Wands here, it doesn't just fall off trees. And it's worth, it says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. It's worth the investment with this Seven of Pentacles. It's worth the effort. It's like you're causing a lot of unnecessary trauma to you and this other person when y'all both still want each other, both still love each other, both still are passionate about each other, and you're going to be causing trauma to a whole new person if you still have those feelings for that your past person. So I'm saying, if You are going to be the type of person who career comes first, but you still want to have relations. You might as well have it with the person you really truly love and who truly loves you, rather than trying to break y'all apart because you're like, oh, it can't happen. But then you go off with somebody else and you still not making it happen. What's the difference? It's like you're just going to cause trauma to a new person. That's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing here. You don't want to be getting into any type of relationship while you're still reminiscing about someone else and heartbroken. And we have 2 cards that talk about missing you, nostalgia, looking at pictures, reminiscing, making memories, making new memories, learn from the past. It's like, and healing your heart. No. At least give it some time. If you're going to break off with this other person, give it some time. Don't jump into something else and be hurting a whole nother person. Okay? Because this ship here, this could be either or. It can go either way. The first 2 says cutting ties, moving on. But the second 2 says receive what you need. Progression and arriving. And with the ascending card, it's like y'all could make this work and go together. It says new phase, preparing for union. Learning and expansion. Again, you got to get out of this deceptive, oh, I need to be hard. I need to do the tough thing. I don't know where you got that, but it's all a lie and it's all a persona. with this magician card here and this deception card, it's all just what you think you need to do in order to be a leader, but you're just going to be hurting someone new. All right, let me get one more oracle with this and then I'll let you go. Let me just get this. This is the Fearless Oracle by Rachel Photon. All right, Spirit. Any clarifications here? I mean, honestly, you could end up cheating on this new person. Look, I said that and betrayal came out. Oh my gosh. Because you still love this other person. This other person still loves you. You would end up betraying this new person because you would be reminiscing about this other person and y'all would end up back at least together doing something because you're lying to yourself. You're running away. I saw runner and chaser underneath that deck. Oh my goodness. If you're already with a new person, you're already thinking about betraying them because you're still thinking about this other person. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Some of you, my goodness gracious. I don't know where you are in this story. If this is you or somebody you know, I don't know which one you are. But it's like, especially, oh my gosh, if you go off trying to have a new family, you would end up being a philanderer. Well, maybe not a philanderer, but this person would end up, because they still love you, they probably wouldn't even be able to resist you because it's a past life flipping connection with this past life relationship. And y'all would be out here and it's your true love. It literally says it's your true love. You'd be freeing yourself from your true love, but y'all would be back together. Because y'all are like married in the spirit. Oh my gosh. Love yourself first, right? It says love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That's being yourself. And what does it say? In order to love yourself, the next card is reconciliation. Okay, someone from your past returning to your life. Y'all would end up being cheaters. Call in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Visualize making it work, how you can make it work. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. That's being honest. Okay? Y'all would end up being cheaters. And you would be in some narcissistic relationship. You would be abusing this other person because you'd be lying to them if you were in a relationship with them. And dang sure don't start no family in that type of situation. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It says your true love. If you reject your true love, you are going to make a cheater out of yourself and a cheater out of that person. And you're going to end up hurting a new person. So please, this is your warning, Aries. Just be honest about how you feel with this other person, with your past person, and y'all make it work somehow. Make it work. Look, message. Talk to them. Look at that. Home. That's the second home card. says be brave, be kind, be you. You need to speak and have a positive. It says under here, you can't see it under there. It says positive mindset. You need to have a positive mindset that this could work out. Okay? The place where one feels most at home. That is this other person. Oh my gosh. Please listen to this, Aries. I hope that this reaches who it needs to reach. Like, stop being all business. I mean, you got to focus on your goals, but this person will wait for you. Okay? Meaning, like, there are people who, like, think about it again. I had to mention this before in another reading. I don't remember which reading it was. But it's like, there are careers where people are gone all the time. Think about the military spouses. Think about the people who play sports and their spouses. They have to go long stretches without their person being there. And guess what? They can still be married, still have families, still find a way to make it work. Jay-Z and Beyonce went on the run together. Maybe you'll have a passenger princess where they travel with you sometimes or something. But I'm seeing this person being willing to make those sacrifices. So please do that rather than lying to yourself, starting something with somebody else and cheating on them, because that's what would end up happening. We have the Shaman card here. This Shaman card, yeah, Master Manifester. Okay? That means that's how you need to be manifesting what it is that you want. But also, ooh, I don't know. This new person also is for some of y'all, Aries, that new person that you might be trying to get to is a little sketchy. Okay, because remember I said the narcissist love bombing card came out on them as well. Y'all are going to if y'all do not follow your heart, y'all are going to manifest a tower. I am so serious. Y'all are going to manifest something bad. Either one or both of you is going to end up playing each other, lying to each other, because you're lying. You're not being your authentic self. So how can you call in something authentic? You're going to have a situation that is effed the F up. Whereas you can just free yourself from your rigid beliefs and go towards your true love. And the rigid beliefs I'm talking about is in this business mindset. It's almost like you feel like you can't have a committed relationship while you're a leader. What that's about, I don't know. But we need to increase our awareness. See, this other person knows this. They know that they know. They know what it's going to end up being. They know y'all still love one another. And they know that if you ever came back into their life, they would still want you. And y'all would end up in some sort of affair. Just don't do that. Look at that. Soulmate at the bottom of the deck. I'm trying to tell you. Please just go to your soulmate and make it work. Please. Soulmate. See, miracles. Miracles can happen. Okay? Soulmate and miracles. Whatever you're thinking that it can't happen, it can't work, so I just got to cut you off. It's not true. Positive mindset was on this card. Okay? It's not true. Y'all can make it work. Look, it says create your future. Creation. Okay? Yes. Y'all need to make it happen. Intuition. Deep down, you know this. Follow your heart. Follow your intuition. You know this too. You know this, Aries. You know that you might get with someone out of convenience because they're closer to home, which is why we got these home cards. But you know you would still want this other person. And you know you would still try to get with them. And they would be like a side party. Don't do that, Aries. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Just do the right thing. Trust. Because that is going to lead to drama. This other person, you would have manifested a situation. This other person, you're going to manifest someone who's being just as manipulative as you are. Who's being just as deceptive as you are. And you're going to get yourself in a bad situation. And cause not good things in your life. Okay? Chaos and stress. And just not good things. And this other person, they might be wise. They might know. They might be from my collective. You might be a cross watcher. I don't know. It seems like my collective is more this other soulmate person who is like, I'll let you go if you need to go. But they know that y'all still love each other and y'all could possibly work it out. But I mean, they can't keep you because it's my collective. My collective will be like, you know, I know that this is the truth, but hey, you gotta go, you gotta go. I can't force you in. But y'all, Aries, please pay attention to the way you feel and be honest. Tell this person how you feel. Tell this person that you love them. Tell this person it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. I have to be gone. But if you want to be in a relationship with me, that's what it's going to take. Can you do that? And I'm seeing, yes, this person could be strong and resilient. Y'all both would have to be strong and resilient. But I'm seeing that is better than, because I'm seeing you being very much about your business. Like, I'm not seeing you trying to be out here having multiple people. So, but if you were with your actual soulmate, you wouldn't be doing that because they're your wish fulfillment. But if you try to stay away from them and go to someone else just because they're closer, more convenient, and you feel like, oh, well, this just makes more sense logically, then you're going to end up being a cheater because you're going to cheat on that person with the person you really love. All right. That is the bottom line. So I really hope, Aries, please listen to this. Go with your soulmate. Miracles can happen. Y'all can make it work. Please, I'm trying to tell you. Just do it because, like I said, it's not even just about like this relationship. If you lie to yourself, you're going to manifest a liar. Okay? That new love had the magician, Queen of Swords, and the narcissist. That's a manipulative person. And you would be doing the same. You would be lying to them, acting like y'all's about to be in some type of union when the whole time you're thinking about somebody else. And that's what you're going to manifest. And you'll have a toxic karmic relationship on your hands that causes lots of problems to everything you're trying to create. You're trying to build an empire. These types of things would crush your empire. That's why you have the Tower right up underneath the Seven of Pentacles. Everything you're trying to create, it would cause chaos to that because this other person wouldn't be coming to play. Okay? So please just be honest. This is like a major choice point for you here. Okay? Please just be honest and go with the love of your life. It says true love there. Okay? Y'all can make it work. Y'all can make it happen. Better to do that than to be sorry later. All right, Aries, that is a message that I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you got something beneficial from it. And I thank you for stopping by this reading. Please remember to like, share with someone who cares, save it to a playlist for future reference. And by all means, subscribe for more wonderful readings and luxurious eye candy such as this. And until next time, have a gorgeous day. Bye.